This episode of MMA Nuts is brought to you by
Mattress Firm, our premier mattress provider. They provide a 120-night sleep trial, so if your mattress is not perfect, they will pick it up and find you a new one. Save 10% off your order with code MMANUTS10. All 33 meet your new work chair. Get active, be active, and sit in motion all day, relieving your stress and aggravation. Save $155 off with code CHAIR20. Liquid Web, our premier hosting provider. Save 55% off hosting for 3 months with code FIGHT55.
Crowd Cow, the marketplace for high-quality craft beef and meats from farms and ranches around the world. Use code MMA15 for $15 off your first box. Defense Soap, the world's best soap for wrestlers, jiu-jitsu, and MMA athletes. Use code MMA Nuts for 15% off. Hey fans, this is MMA Nuts, episode 501.
501.
My name is Igor Weigel.
Matt Griffith at my show. My fans, former fans, walking the line between serious and ridiculous. What's happening?
Tings.
How about those?
What are you doing?
Chicago Bears.
It's atrocious, man. It's pretty bad.
Favorite thing. I was laughing so hard because I almost think they're trying to throw games now. You can't be up by fucking 10 points with like a handful of minutes left in the fourth quarter. And then you call like a shotgun or some kind of run back where Trubisky is going to pass the ball and then he fumbles it and then they pick it up and then they score. And I was just laughing. I'm not even getting mad anymore. I'm like, this is comical. You guys suck so bad. You've lost 6 in a row. Fire fucking everybody.
Well, it's the freaking Lions too, which you kind of go, I'm from Detroit originally, and I was a Lions fan for many years, and this is the kind of shit I'm used to the Lions doing. Not, it's like
maybe you're bringing the jinx
I'm bringing
on
the
us,
even,
so.
maybe I should get off the Bears team. But I don't know. I feel like it might be the worst team in football. I think we got really lucky the first couple of games because nobody was really in game form. It was like preseason still, kind of.
Yeah. And 2 or 3 of the games we shouldn't have won anyway because there's like I think it was against Detroit where there was like a dropped touchdown pass at the end where it hit the guy in the hands and he fucking drops it in the end zone. Like should have lost that. Should have lost a couple others.
I think they win the first 4 or 5 games by a combined total of 12 points or something like differential.
I don't remember.
It was a really low number from what it was like. Every game was super close.
Every game was on the line.
Yeah. Fourth quarter Bears.
That's right. Unstoppable. They score, I think the whole season, they've only scored 7 points in the third quarter, but then they're in the fourth quarter, they're second in the league with the amount of points they score because they're usually behind by so much that the other team is just like fucking giving up like 10 yards a click,
Mm-hmm.
Fuck those guys.
That's what I say. Fuck them.
So we had a couple fights this past weekend I want to talk about, but I got to shit on ESPN and the UFC a little bit because god damn these fucking Twitter pop-ups during the fight. Again, so distracting. I'm trying to watch the fight and then why do I need to care about what Joe Fuckface has to say about the fight? It just keeps pulling my eye away from the action. I keep going down the corner. Just stop with the tweets, please. I'd almost rather hear the fake crowd noise, and I fucking hate fake crowd noise.
I do too.
Versus the goddamn tweets. It's so bad. So anyway, the main event, you had Vettori versus Hermansson. Vettori was ranked number 15, Hermansson 4, and Vettori took the fight on, what was it, like 2 weeks short notice? So Vettori got the unanimous decision, and Hermansson did not look like he was ready for a southpaw. And he had dropped Hermansson in the first round. And it's just a tough fight. Again, you take in a fight on short notice. It seems like the guys of late who have been the original fighter, letting someone else come into the fight, they've been losing the short notice fights. That's what it's been seeming like, but like, fuck. And then, my Flash player is trying to update. Go away.
Well, I wonder why that is. I wonder if we're discovering something. Maybe a guy going through a full training camp is a little more worn down overall than a guy that comes in last minute and it hasn't been doing that. So given that it's short notice and the styles are probably different, now you got that factor plus the guy's pretty fresh most likely. If he's in as it seems like most of the guys now are in shape, year round,
sure,
like, at least somewhat in shape. We don't got a bunch of Johnny Hendricks running around or
No
who else?
Baconator motherfuckers.
Or Rumble Johnsons, you know, they're
Yeah.
just not like guys getting way out of shape. I mean, we have a couple of guys that still do that, but
Yeah.
in general, not. So,
And then the only other fight I want to mention, Matt Wyman, still alive and around. He got fucking slammed KO'd in like the first 20 seconds of the fight, and it was brutal because the guy had hoisted him up and kind of like walked him over to his corner and then kind of put his arm on his throat and then fucking slammed Matt. And as soon as he slammed him, he was out. And then you have some MMA media talking about, oh, slams are too violent. Maybe we should get rid of them. Like, what are you fucking talking about? Slams are too violent? Well, fucking, what about soccer kicks, motherfucker? I think we should have those too.
oh, yes.
God damn. Like,
They want to take the fun out of everything. Pretty soon they'll be just sparring. No knockouts.
Yeah. We don't need fucking Tyson versus Jones.
Too violent.
Yeah. So I don't know. That's all I wanted to say about that. But goddamn, get the fucking tweets off the broadcast. So do you want to look at UFC 256 coming up this weekend?
Sure. Let's do that.
All right.
Is anybody we know on that card?
Yeah, it's like there's a couple good ones. Let me open the site here because it only takes 10 minutes to get through other Java and
I got it open if you want me to read it down.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, so we got the flyweight title fight versus Figueiredo versus Brandon Moreno.
I got it.
There you go. Ferguson and Oliveira. That's the one I'm looking forward to. Yeah, that should be solid.
You got Jacare.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not super stoked on that. Junior Dos Santos will be
about
interesting.
to get knocked out again.
Yeah, it's always interesting to see him go up against, you know,
open coming dudes.
Yeah, because you don't know, you know, which junior you're gonna get. So maybe the Smiley Junior.
Usually that's it. This is hot versus hot. Like these two, Andrea Lee and Jillian Robertson. I'm geeked on just because it's good. You got Mackenzie Dern on here. You got Cub Swanson, Tisha Torres, Angela Hill, and then the early prelims is like everyone you don't know. So Chase Hooper.
Chase Hooper. Who's that?
Ben Askren's kid.
His actual kid.
No, but they always joke around about that. So
he does look like Ben Askren.
Yeah. So I mean, it's okay. Would I pay for that? No, I'm not paying for this one.
No,
but
it's
I will see some of those fights. I'm real, like you're saying, that Ferguson Oliveira fight, that one should be fucking hot fire because I want to see, like, what was Ferguson's last fight? Was it that beatdown from Gaethje where basically a jab ended the fight in the fourth round because he took so much punishment.
But prior to that, he was on a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 fight win streak prior to running into Gaethje. So, which is pretty solid. I mean, running into some strikers like Cerrone and Pettis, Dos Anjos, Barboza. I mean, he went through some guys, and then he runs into Gaethje and bing. But that was in May.
Yes.
So I wonder if he's going to have the upper hand a little bit here because of that. Because I think didn't Oliveira just fight? Am I remembering that wrong? Oh no, he was in March. For some reason, I thought he fought more recently. So I guess both guys right around the same time have both fought during the COVID pandemic.
Yeah, and Oliveira's on a run too. I forgot how many wins he's got, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's on a 7-fight win streak, and he's been sneaking up like Johnny Sub, but he's got some TKOs in there too.
He does. So I think this fight is going to be exciting. I hope they keep it standing. But
I want to see Oliveira on the ground. I mean, there should be a lot of scrambles with him and Ferguson. Hopefully.
Yeah. I just want to see the stand up though. I think those guys are both pretty explosive. Stand and bang, baby. That's what I'm
fine.
thinking.
That's fine.
Just throw down, you know, right in the middle of the cage.
Yeah, and then Ferguson, he has a quote because he thinks Oliveira's going to miss weight. So he said this. He says, "I'm counting on the Brazilian Charles Oliveira and others to come in overweight like usual. So I'm calling it now. Case law. Short notice fight. Charles Oliveira will not cut weight all week and show up 3 to 4 pounds overweight and use the excuse of a short notice fight. If he shows up that much overweight, we are not competing."
Oh, okay. Good for him. Maybe he's read all the statistics and he understands what happens when that happens.
I don't know, but I would look at how much that guy's getting paid and how much am I going to get in return. So, you know, someone had just posted, like, if you look back at the Luke Rockhold versus Yoel Romero fight, Yoel Romero missed weight. Yoel Romero, I want to say, was making like $350,000 or something. So he had to pay Luke Rockhold over $100,000 in fine for that fight to happen. Like, yeah, Luke lost the fight, but I'll take 100,000 in a loss. Fuck yeah. Maybe not the beating he took, but
well, yeah, there's that.
And that sweet lovemaking kiss he got at the end of the fight.
Yes, there's that too.
Hot.
Speaking of Yoel Romero, did you hear he recently got released from his UFC contract?
Yeah.
He had 3 fights remaining, and they decided to cut him. And I think Dana said that they were looking at cutting another 60 or so fighters before the end of the year. And the funny thing is looking around the last couple of days, Bellator says they're not interested. There's really not much interest in Yoel Romero. And I wonder, why do you think that is?
Well, Bellator passed, PFL passed, Bare Knuckle Fighting Championship said they're interested.
Oh, they did? Okay.
Yeah, but I think what's happening is a lot of the organizations are trying to get leaner, because Dana said, oh, we're going to cut like 60 people here.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, you look at the last season of the Contender Series that the UFC did, they signed something like 37 guys. So I think we're going with younger, cheaper talent and getting rid of some of the older, more expensive guys. So that's why I was going to ask too, like, who else is going to get cut if they're going to drop 60 people?
Wow.
I got
John Jones.
Yeah. Ariane Celeste and Brittany Palmer, 1 and 2.
I mean, we got rid of Anderson Silva. We got who's left it? Who's making a lot of money that maybe you have a list that you said?
Andrei Arlovsky, number 1 on the list. Probably making $500,000 a fight.
Yeah.
Junior Dos Santos, Ben Rothwell. Yeah, he's making a ton, but I think he still has some value because he's actually ranked pretty good.
Yeah.
Jacare, Tyron Woodley, Robbie Lawler. I think that's where I'm at so far. But I think you're going to see some really big names that I think you'd be surprised.
Oh, yeah?
They get cut.
Brendan Schaub.
would you think Yoel Romero would get cut? No. That's not on my list.
No, but I understand what you're saying, because I think you're a little bit at this position too, where you're trying to survive, right?
Yeah.
And given the current climate of things, you gotta figure out a way to keep the lights on and still have a product at the same time. Any product, it seems like at this point, because they have so many fights they got to put on. So, and the pay-per-views have not been stellar. So they're not really recovering the money from those big name fighters. So it's just like they're sitting on the roster, bloating it up. And I just wonder, like a year from now, if some of these decisions are going to come back to bite them in the ass.
Potentially, but like in the UFC's corner, they don't really care, right? I think it's just because ESPN has them guaranteed money, so they don't have to worry about like, oh fuck, what do we have to do on the pay-per-view to like make our year? Like, do we have to have another Conor fight? Like, they don't have to make that worry or make that decision. So they're a much safer place, but I think it hurts the fans because now you're losing. You know, Yoel sometimes doesn't put on the best performance, but when he does, that's one of the motherfucking exciting fighters. And
it is,
you know.
Well, maybe they're tired of watching him beat down all of their up and comers, wreck everybody that goes through him. So,
I mean, he also changes careers afterwards because 9 times out of 10, you're not the same guy after you fought him. So. I don't know. It seems weird. I don't agree with that cut. I would have kept him in. I mean, I get he's advanced age. I don't know what he is, 44, but you know, they also cut Rachel Ostovich, which I think is blasphemy. When I show you, you know, Rachel here, you know, she's from Hawaii. She likes to hang out on the beach. She likes to party. Why are we cutting her?
I don't know.
I don't understand these decisions.
It's pretty nice, man. pretty nice.
Some disrespectful people were saying maybe she should be a ring card girl now.
Oh, geez.
What about an OnlyFans? That's not me. I wouldn't say said things. That's just other people's. What else? Oh, did you see Mike Tyson versus Roy Jones Jr.? They released the pay-per-view buy rate, and the rumor is 1.6 million pay-per-view buys.
Wow.
Like, it's big.
That's impressive, man.
Yeah. So
super impressive.
I don't know what that says about the sport of boxing, but wasn't there another fight announced for boxing? I think
Logan
to jump the shark
versus Floyd Mayweather on February 20th. It's an exhibition bout. They're planning to sell this bout, from what I read, as like a escalating prices based on when you buy it. So if you get in now, it's cheaper, but as the fight gets closer, you're gonna have to pay more.
Why? I've never seen that before, and I mean it's egregiously cheap now. I want to say it's like 29, and then it goes up to like 69, something like that.
Well, I think what their plan is they're feeling out if there's actual interest in this thing. And they could easily refund the money, right, if the fight doesn't go down. But if there's a lot of buys in the beginning, then they can at least figure out like how to get, maybe it's part of like how Floyd gets paid. But there's some weird like betting odds. If you guys out there look up the odds and stuff, there's like a first fighter to bleed. It's an exhibition match, right? So it's like, is that really even going to happen? Is anyone getting knocked down? Is it going to go the distance? I don't know. You're right. I think they jumped the shark. I think this whole thing is. I mean, come on, it's Floyd Mayweather. I don't care. It's just fucking.
Yeah, the kid's got no chance. I mean, Conor had the best chance of someone a non-boxer, right? He actually has a background in striking. This fucking guy, come on, YouTube sensation. So I think it's probably like, what's the least amount of risk we can get with someone who's had 2 fights, and what can we make the most money? If he's looking at, his brother was on the card that drew 1.6 million pay-per-view buys, shit, we should be able to do 2 million. Like, it's disgusting.
It is really disgusting.
And I'll top it off with this one. So keeping with boxing and freak show bullshit, and something we had actually talked about last week. So Shaheen Al-Shadi tweeted this out. He said, Snoop Dogg starting his own boxing league called the Fight Club. It says, in addition to being a co-owner, Snoop will be the celebrity host and announcer of the events. His role will include helping select the fighters and musical acts, as well as advising the overall production of the series. So we were just talking about that celebrity boxing, and now it's coming to fruition with the worst announcer in combat sports history, Snoop Dogg.
I agree. Who would you want to see celebrity box first? I'm thinking maybe
I don't know. If I want to see freak show, I want to see like the Mountain from Game of Thrones, but versus someone not that big. Well, I mean, you could even say Jason Momoa. He's not that big, but he's big, but he's not that big.
And you want them to box?
Mountain versus Shaq. Fine.
Oh my God. Shaq will get killed, I think. Although he's got reach, but he's not in shape.
Well, they're both big motherfuckers, right?
Yeah.
But Shaq's also way older, so former professional athlete. I think that one interests me. Jason
Momoa? Shit, man. That guy's like half the other guy's size.
I know. And probably doesn't, you don't want to damage your goods as an actor.
No.
But I think they're talking about potentially having professional athletes in there too. I thought I read that somewhere. It doesn't go well. I mean, I pulled up the celebrity boxing from the other day. I found that Danny Bonaducci versus Donny Osmond fight.
Oh, jeez.
It was so bad. It was so bad. So borderline illegal moves. And like, that's what I mean, if Snoop wants to do that, great, good for him. But I want no part of this. I don't know. This is how far we're coming to jump the shark now. Yes. And the sad thing is, I think it's going to do really well.
Oh, I'm sure. At least initially. At least initially.
Yeah.
They'll get some weed sponsors and some Colt 45.
Ooh, malt liquor.
Malt liquor. Get that shit going. Be good.
Yeah. So anyway, what else is happening out there?
My last news story is Nikko Price suspended for 6 months after testing positive for marijuana. He had that fight with Cerrone, which is now being overturned to a no contest. And I mean, according to what the numbers I saw and things, he must have been high on fight night, which is kind of like, I don't know.
I don't know. They also fined him 8,500. But I mean, if you're gonna go retard, you might as well go full retard and suspend him for 5 years, like you're gonna do to Nick Diaz.
I don't know.
I don't either. It's fucking stupid. I think the easy solution is you just stop testing for weed, because whatever tests they're doing, you can't tell how inebriated someone is. You should just be doing like a field sobriety test, like the cops pull you over kind of deal. Like, do that. Can you walk the straight line? Can you, whatever that test is, you administer the test like that. And if he's fine, you go in. That's how I see it, you know, because you look at, I read the NBA just announced, they said they're not doing any random drug testing for marijuana for the whole next season.
Why would they?
Hey,
why? They're all smoking.
They're all fucking high as shit.
Yes. No reason.
So
or edibles now make it so much easier. Even just pop a little edible.
Yeah.
And off you go.
But if they can do that, why can't MMA?
Don't know.
I think combat sports, it's like a punitive thing. Same thing, like, why don't we have good judges? Because it's punitive. We like to fuck over the fighter any chance we get, you know,
punitive,
be it from judging, from whatever. How can we steal money from this guy? Oh, Conor McGregor threw a bottle. Can we find him $17 million for that?
Perfect.
And just make him do a public service announcement just for us.
Yes.
You know, whatever ridiculous power trip. And what was that chick's name that used to be on the fucking commission? She was the one that was trying to get Nick barred for like 5 years. I forgot who she was, but she's gone.
Yeah. We talked about her for quite a while. Yep. Maybe it'll come to me. Although I'm old now, my brain doesn't work as well as it used to. Plus, I have pandemic. Dementia?
Ooh, I like this. Pandemic dementia.
Or whatever you call it. Pandemic mush brain. I don't know about you, but there are some days where my head just doesn't fucking work right. And I have to chalk it up to this whole nonsense that's happening, you know? So, and there's no rhyme or reason to it. And on those days, I'm like, I'm going to drink all the coffee. It doesn't do anything. All it does is make me wired, but my brain is, you know, like, sometimes you have coffee and you're like firing on all cylinders. Nope.
Well, I think it's maybe because the whole world's off kilter, and then you probably are absorbing that energy in.
No, I would rather absorb titties.
That's fine. Tabasco bottles.
Tabasco.
Let's see what else is happening. Oh, we were talking about that story about the guy from Zappos, the CEO who went off the rails?
Tony Hsieh. Yes.
I think GFP is going off the rails.
Is he? Is he with the aliens? Oh my God! What does that hair do?
And his new gray haircut. What the fuck? What is going on, my friends?
He looks weird.
He's doing all the drugs. Pandemic's getting to the GSP. That'd be funny if he didn't really dye his hair. It's just fucking straight gray now.
It could be. He's in the age bracket. You never know.
Yeah.
That just looks weird. I don't know.
Yeah, it's to me, it's offensive, it's blasphemous, and potentially racist to see.
That's like if you started growing out your hair all of a sudden. I'd be like, what are you doing? You can't do that.
I tried for like a month, and
I mean, you could.
A lot of work. I was gonna grow it long because, like, I could grow it long. I got
to prove. Go like full caveman.
It'd take just too long to do, and mine gets too curly. Even my beard gets too curly. It's annoying. You want to see what Joanna and Jacek's up to?
Of course, always.
Okay, this would be right up your alley.
Hey, now I always have liked her. I don't know why. She's got that.
That I don't like.
The face.
That's looking healthy. I'm just saying.
The booty's nice. I like the booty.
Just hanging out on the beach, making things happen, one day at a time. let's keep in that theme and see what Valerie Loretta is up to. These are a quick one hitters. She got a brand new desk apparently. Lots of sparkles.
It's glittering.
Yeah, that desk is awesome.
Is that reflection from her booty or what? It's like, ding.
Yeah, pew pew pew, ping pong ping.
There's some serious stilts, or what do you call those wedges that she's walking on?
I didn't even notice. Yeah,
it's like 10 inches.
Fucking around, man. God damn.
Yeah,
just rocking it. Yeah. Oh, here we go. Let's find a good street fight. I haven't seen a good street fight in a while. Let me test this one first, so I make sure there's no volume here. Man, I hate Twitter videos, by the way, because they just want to fire off at any given time. All right, hang on. So let's see. All right, here we go.
I'm ready. Hit me.
Yeah, I'm trying. Things are changing as we speak. So
oh geez. It's a girl
this
fight?
chick, yeah. But she's whacking. She's taking a fucking smoke break during the fight. She's like, "Fuck you, bitch! I got my nicotine power now. Whack you in the face, you bitch! Get over here!"
That's crazy.
Yeah,
That's
and then there's a chance for soccer kicks. Oh, she just keeps ringing her up. But that's ballsy, man, to take a fucking smoke break during the fight. You gotta appreciate that.
But it's pretty ballsy.
And that's why long hair and big earrings are a problem if you're a woman getting into scraps. That short hair woman knows what the fuck she's doing, apparently.
Seems like fantabulous.
Yeah. Let's do a little tweet of the week. This one's right up your alley. This one's special for you.
I'm ready.
It's hey, I like your personality. Thanks. It's a disorder.
I like it. Zinger. I gotta steal that one.
Pew pew. With the Lego shotgun sign. Pew 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 pew.
Silly. Nice.
And bring us right to some AskTheNuts. Let's go to Joe Rogan podcast. Do you listen to it anymore?
Not in some time. Not in some time.
I'm with you. I think ever since he moved to Texas, it is a different show. And now it's all on Spotify. And I could listen to it. But now when I click a link, it's saying, oh, you probably should log in if you want to see this.
You have to log into Spotify to be able to listen to it?
Yeah.
No.
It's a lot of work. I'd have to waste 10 seconds of my life to log in. I'm fucking doing it. But I'm just saying, like, I feel the quality has gone way down just ever since he signed the deal, because it feels like he's worried about backlash at like a astronomical level. So he's kind of curtailing what he's saying, and I don't know. It just has a different feel. Yeah. So now it's like I'm really picking and choosing. I'll try it when comedians are on, but I don't know. It just doesn't have the same gusto as it did back in the day for some reason.
Well, he's been around a long time too. We get burned out on stuff, right? So
but he's getting older too. I think that's part of the problem. And he might be having I don't know, the fuck you money on top of fuck you money might be working on the brain a little bit.
It could be Howard Hughes kind of situation going on,
or the Zappos CEO
Tony Hsieh.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
keep coming back to that guy in his what was it, in his basement, huffing nitrous with candles.
I don't even know. He was just off the deep end. Was building a compound somewhere, like in Utah or something, inviting people over.
Yeah, like a sex dungeon with like black plastic bags taped all over his garage or something. The movie projector.
That part I didn't read about.
No, that's my garage. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
You said it looked like a sex shop or something. Like, whatever. That's fine. And Rodrigo Machado will close it out. It's time. # Nuts Rule. # Matt Rape Train. # Eagle Sugar Daddy. Says, today, guys, I don't have any questions because instead I have something better, which is news about my weight loss. I told you guys a while back that I was on a mission to lose weight this year. And so far, guys, it's been a success. I've followed dedicated diets since January of this year. It says even during quarantine. So he started exercising since August 19th when the gym opened. He said when he started, he weighed around 276 pounds in the beginning of the year, and now he weighs 189 pounds. So
holy shit.
he basically
Amazing.
lost 87 pounds. I'm very proud of myself, and I appreciate you guys' encouragement. I am a man on a mission to continue to lose more weight. Take care, guys. And may you and your loved ones stay safe. He's got a photo I will post here, and I will just say,
is it naked?
Congratulations. Yeah, of course. Congratulations and fucking keep it up. That's awesome.
Super awesome. Let's see.
Like, you look like half the man you used to be.
Literally.
Like, there's no bullshit. Like, man.
Holy shit. That is a huge transfer. Nice work, man.
Yeah. That's awesome. Keep it up.
Yes. I like it.
And then he has the Fuck, Marry, Kill Celebrity Edition number 117. Okay. Girl Next Door types that have gone Hollywood number 5. So you have Jennifer Love Hewitt, Alexa Vega, and Halle Berry. Scroll through.
Jennifer Love Hewitt did not age so well.
Oh, I don't know, because the one I found looks like
it was pretty good. Let's see.
Or maybe it's just because the photo's grainy.
Oh, good Lord. That's her now?
I'm guessing she looks thicker and older. I mean, my photo's a little grainy. Alexa Vega.
Look, I got some schmutz on it. Is that why?
I don't know.
I don't know who that Alexa Vega is, but not
I don't know either. And then Halle Berry, you're gonna kill her. You can guarantee that.
I don't know. I like Halle Berry. I think I'm gonna kill the one in the middle, and bang Berry and marry Jennifer Love Hewitt.
Okay.
She looks dangerous. Those eyeballs.
Yeah. True. I'll bang her. I'm gonna kill the one in the middle because anything named Alexa needs to die. I can't stay. I won't even have anything Alexa in my house. I would kill it off my phone if I could, and then I will marry Miss Halle Berry. She looks really good, even in what was it, John Wick 3, and that was pretty recent.
It was solid.
You got knowledge for this week?
You know what? I have I just found out we get Disney Plus free as part of the Verizon subscription, and we started this last week going through some of this. There's some good shit on there. Like there's a bunch of stuff about SpaceX, which I didn't even know, was like such a hot thing. Mm-hmm. And we watched the right stuff, and there's a bunch of old movies on there that I haven't seen in forever. And they just I guess they're putting out some of the new. I haven't watched The Mandalorian yet, but I'm gonna get to it. And Mulan, and there's like all these cool. It's kind of a neat streaming service because everything on there is, you don't have to worry. Like the kids can watch all of it. There's no concern, which is kind of nice because Netflix is not like that. Amazon Prime is not like that.
And free is even better.
Yes, like, free is amazing.
Now you get everything. You get ESPN Plus, you get Disney Plus, and you get Hulu, all for free for having Verizon.
Yeah,
depending upon what plan.
I haven't used the Hulu yet, but it's installed. So
yeah, so like that's cool. They always have good stuff. I found here's the perfect Christmas present. Apparently, this is at the Nordstrom rack.
Okay.
It's a little pricey, but there you go. You want out the Burberry cutout short sleeve tee. It's only $289.97.
What does it say? They do not love that
do not show their love. They can show your titties off and the back of your shirt or your back.
It is pretty perfect, but I'm not sure. Is this making some sort of weird statement I don't know about?
Potentially. I'm not happy. I'm not keen on these reviews. 3 stars.
Well, it's because it's a man in the picture. We know if it was a woman, it'd get 4 stars.
But it's men's clothing.
Oh, but I would not be wearing that.
Guess who's getting a Burberry cutout short sleeve T-shirt for Christmas?
Okay,
it's right around the corner.
Okay,
I don't know what's better, that or this candle smells like my vagina.
Oh, definitely. Can you just deliver Gwyneth Paltrow? I mean,
I can work on that. I'll try.
Just deliver her. I know she wants to come over. We will hang out and have tea and crumpets.
Is she down with the crumpets?
I don't know.
I can see her being down with tea, but I don't know about crumpets.
I think she's British or something. Maybe not.
Ooh. I can see that happen.
I will show her my crumpets.
Fair enough. I think on that note, I'll shut it down. That is it.
All right. That has been this week's edition of MMA Nuts. My name is Ingo Weigold.
Matt Grimmett, thanks for playing.